When steaming eggs, don't put the egg mixture directly into the steamer from the start. Doing so will make the eggs tough and full of holes like honeycomb. Today, I'll share the correct method with you. Following this method, the eggs will be as soft as jelly, delicious, smooth, and even softer than tofu. Let's get started. Prepare the amount of eggs according to your needs. Remember to wash the eggs thoroughly to ensure safety and convenience for the following steps. Crack the eggs into a bowl. For steamed eggs, it's best to use chicken eggs for a better aroma and flavor. Don't throw away the eggshells yet. We can use them later. Add 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Then whisk the eggs until the whites and yolks are completely combined and the salt is dissolved. Why add salt? First, it adds a mild salty taste and enhances the umami flavor of the steamed eggs. Second, it promotes the coagulation of the egg proteins. This helps the eggs form a creamy texture. Continue stirring in the same direction until tiny bubbles appear. When you lift your chopsticks and there are no lumps of egg, the eggs are ready. The more evenly the eggs are whisked, the softer and smoother the steamed eggs will be. Now, prepare water at a temperature of 40 degrees Celsius or higher. If the water is too cold, the steamed eggs will have many tiny holes like a honeycomb. This is a detail that many people often overlook, resulting in porous steamed eggs. Not only the temperature, but the amount of water is also very important. For delicious steamed eggs, the amount of water should be 1.5 to 2 times the amount of eggs. After the water boils, prepare a measuring cup to accurately measure the water. I pour 100 milliliters of warm water into the cup. Next, I pour it into the bowl of eggs. After adding enough warm water, stir the egg mixture for at least 45 seconds. This helps prevent the egg layers from separating and helps them solidify properly. Next, strain the egg mixture through a fine sieve to remove air bubbles and any clumps of egg. This step makes the steamed egg much smoother and more even. If there are still many air bubbles or egg strands, you can strain it again. You will see many air bubbles on the surface. Use a spoon to remove them all. This is an important step to ensure the steamed egg is smooth and free of holes. It's great to know that we meet all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It's wonderful to receive your support. Now, prepare the steamer, add water, and bring it to a boil. Once the water is boiling, place the bowl of eggs in the steamer. Cover the bowl of eggs with a plate to prevent condensation from dripping inside. Cover the steamer, adjust the heat to low, and steam for 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the consistency of the egg mixture. Be sure to use low heat. Otherwise, the eggs won't cook evenly, may release water, and won't set properly. Don't rush and use high heat, or the whole batch of steamed eggs will be ruined. While waiting for the eggs to cook, I picked a few sprigs of fresh green onions. Wash and chop them finely. Set them aside for later use. Don't steam the eggs for too long. If steamed for too long, the flavor will diminish and the eggs will no longer be soft. When the steaming time is up, open the steamer lid. Remove the plate, then remove the bowl of steamed eggs. At this point, the eggs will be very smooth and soft. Steaming it this way makes the egg incredibly soft and elastic. Now you can cut the egg into small squares with a knife or scoop it out with a spoon, depending on your preference. Add a little oil and some soy sauce to enhance the flavor, or adjust the seasoning to your taste. Where are you watching from? Let me know in the comments. Finally, sprinkle some chopped green onions on top for garnish. The delicious steamed egg is ready to enjoy. Smooth, free of air bubbles or honeycomb texture, and melts in your mouth. This dish is especially loved by children and the elderly, as it's very easy to eat. If you prefer a soft, creamy, egg custard-like texture with a richer, creamier feel in your mouth, you can replace the water with milk and follow the same method. After cracking the eggs into a bowl, you can add sugar if you like it sweet. Otherwise, just skip this step. Beat the eggs until the yolks and whites are completely combined and the sugar has dissolved. Next, pour unsweetened fresh milk into a saucepan and simmer over low heat. If you prefer a richer, creamier taste, use whole milk. Stir continuously to prevent the milk from burning or sticking to the bottom of the saucepan. You can add a few slices of ginger or some ginger juice to enhance the aroma and warm the body. Heat the milk until steam rises. No need to boil. Now, pour the hot milk into the egg mixture. For this amount of eggs, I add about 200 milliliters of milk, keeping the ratio 1.5 to 2 times the volume of the eggs. Now whisk the eggs and milk until completely combined. Strain the egg-milk mixture through a fine sieve 1 to 2 times to remove air bubbles and undissolved egg whites, helping to achieve a smooth, creamy texture. By replacing water with milk, steamed eggs become more fragrant, richer, and more protein and calcium-rich. Don't forget to skim off the foam to ensure the steamed eggs are soft, smooth, and not porous. Then, put the mixture into a steamer. For larger quantities, steam over low heat for 15 to 20 minutes to ensure the eggs are cooked evenly and remain soft. When the time is up, let's see. The steamed eggs have a rich aroma with a milky flavor. The texture is smooth like egg cream, very elastic, and even softer than tofu. Steamed eggs with milk have a light, creamy, and subtly sweet taste, and are especially easy for children to eat. Eat them hot. The eggs will be warm and melt in your mouth. The steamed eggs have a mild and easy-to-eat flavor with a gentle and pleasant taste. This dish is especially good for stimulating the appetite of children and the elderly. Remember to add water or milk at 40 degrees Celsius or higher. Use 1.5 to 2 times the amount of eggs, and steam over low heat for the perfect egg dish. If you like it, give it a try. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave them below. If you enjoyed the video, please like it. Don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.